Because it's an item that everybody
Doesn't
can
matter.
get.
Nobody needs it.
How do you know nobody needs it? They might need the gold.
If nobody needs it, they press disenchant.
Yeah. So because they have a right to that because it dropped in the
Nobody.
instance.
I know, but if nobody needs it, and it should just.
No, you should get a percentage of it, but you shouldn't get all of it because that's basically like you're getting every single item in the entire thing.
It's like rolling on. If I skinned this guy, it'd be like if everybody rolled
It's different
on it.
though.
How?
How's it different?
It's
Because not everybody
materials.
can use.
Well, everybody. If it's blue though, everybody does roll on it.
Yeah,
I thought.
I've told them that, but it is like that. But the regular skin doesn't matter because that doesn't sell for a lot, and like but like it's a green item that drops for everybody, and you shouldn't be able to just get it every single time because then it'd be retarded.
No, but I don't think everybody should be able to get the shard that I created. It's like if I created the shard, it's like, oh, it's just giving it.
That's why I say you should
There
get.
shouldn't be a group disenchant. There should just be a group, either get the item or you disenchant it for yourself. If you want something disenchanted, just go to a disenchant.
Okay, well then, that's stupid.
Why?
Well,
It's just like, it's like, yeah, it's how it used to be. And like, you see like yourself being used for disenchanting, and you're disenchanting stuff, and you're not even getting the materials like that would further your profession.
But it's not. You're not doing anything. You're actually
Yeah, you
honestly
are.
not
You're
doing-
running a group. You're doing the effort to get the drops.
I guess
You're not doing anything if you skin wolves in ZA. Or
You're not. You're
crocodiles.
just there, and since you have the skill,
Exactly,
it
so
benefits
why
the
should
group.
you be able to get the skin?
Why should I be able to get the skin?
Yeah. No, why
Is
should
that-
why should why should the leather worker be able to get the skin? That
Because I
everybody
get
works.
the item,
didn't
and you're
do
just
anything.
disenchanting it for me. I won the item, and you're disenchanting it for me. I didn't give you
No,
the
but
item.
it was your loot on the dog though. It was your loot. So,
What?
yeah, it was like you know how everybody has like look the Bonjour Ravener was John's loot, the Wrathhound was the Quarian guy. Everybody has their own loot on their mobs, so like it's white. So why didn't I get my loot? You understand what I'm saying?
No, because it's different.
Let's see how it's different.
It's a fucking white item.
Okay, well arcane dusts are white.
Or not. Yeah, but they sell for a lot more, dude. Seriously.
Exactly.
Whatever, I
Well,
don't know.
skinning does too. Heavy leather sells for 80 gold per stack in the auction house.
Okay, so then alright, so they make it to where if there's a skinner in the group, when a creature dies, everybody gets to roll if they want a skin on it.
If
Or
they
loot
want-
it.
Yeah, everybody gets to no, just the person that the roll was gets the skin. The skinner can still skin it, and he gets the point for skinning it, but he just doesn't get the loot. See what I'm doing there? It's the same as disenchanting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Brian.
What's that?
How is it not? If you were gonna
It's
collect
a
all
green item that like you would have gotten before anyways. You're just disenchanting them because they are
if you
choosing.
if you choose disenchant on a green item, it's no longer a green item. It becomes a white dust.
Yeah, but you still won it.
Okay, I'm fine with that
So
as
you're
long as
being-
skinners can't loot their own white stuff from the enemy or from the. It wasn't the skinner's loot. He was just in a group. He didn't do anything. He's just skinning the thing.
Just like you, not really doing anything with the training.
What are you talking about?
I have blind faith here. You don't have any.
Brian,
idea
I've
what
been sending you enchants up the ass. If you want me to stop, I will.
you're talking- Okay.
You're retarded, Brian.
I know.
What's funny is that you were complaining to me earlier how horrible enchanting was to up.
Yeah.
Now you're
and-
just saying this just to argue.
No. I think it's funny. Like, oh, they shouldn't be able to get my dust. It's not your dust. It's their item. Therefore, you're just enchanting. So
Then
go
I
to
don't-
Blizzard
then
and
I
complain.
then I won't
Go to
disenchant.
Blizzard and complain and say, hey, I don't want people to be able to use my disenchanting powers. I want to have to go get the green items myself.
Well, it's
And
funny.
if
It's
they-
like they're getting the mats that is upping my profession. They're getting all this mats. Like,
Oh,
how would you
maybe
feel
I
if you were
just-
if you were a miner, and then everybody started getting all the ores, just because it's only fair that everybody gets a chance to roll on it. Why? I mean, it's a random green item. It can drop anywhere.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, the if you're not there, they still get the item. It's just not disenchanted. So if everybody could walk up to a
Okay,
mine,
well then-
mine it.
No, it's random, Brian.
Exactly. Just like your argument.
It wasn't my argument. I was the one who said it shouldn't be this way to begin with, and then you fucking argued with me.
Because it's. I'm sorry, I just think it's stupid. Like, oh well.
How is it
they're
stupid?
getting
Every other profession has an
That's-
every other profession has an efficient way to grind out
But
mats.
you never got the item, so therefore it doesn't matter. You never would have got the item. If you looted an animal after skinning it, you'd get the item. But if you loot a creature,
I'm
then
seeing. Listen, Brian. I'm seeing dust go to other
Seeing?
people in the group when I am the enchanter.
okay, and it's not your item. It was not your dust. They got a green item. You disenchanted it for them. It has nothing to do with you.
Then it shouldn't be.
So yeah, since you're there, they shouldn't have the ability to turn the item
the
that they
leather
want.
worker shouldn't have his own skin.
No, it's different, Dave. They're skinning it. This is a
I'm
green item.
disenchanting it.
Okay, so if there was an item that could drop off of
No
a
longer a
fucking
green item if it's destroyed. It's destroyed by enchanting. The
Dave,
item gets destroyed.
it's their fucking item. They got it. You just disenchanted it for them. So therefore, it's not your dust. It's their shit that you disenchanted. They want it.
Then how are you supposed to efficiently grind out mats for enchanting, Brian?
I don't know. How are you efficiently going to freaking do skinning if you can't skin anything?
You can!
Exactly. That's stupid then. This is basically you're saying since you're an enchanter, you should get every single green item.
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
if I win the roll, I should get the disenchant and just the disenchant. Nobody should be able. If they roll greed, they should be able to get the item, but not the disenchant.
Why?
Why should I have to disenchant it for them?
You're not doing anything. It's just there. It's just a benefit to the group.
They're
Just by
getting
doing
the
this thing.
materials. Listen, they're getting my materials.
They're
It's
not
like
getting your materials. It's their fucking item.
okay, so
They-
if somebody so then they should make it then. So if I have a loot on that dog, then it should just automatically skin it for that person and give it to them.
No.
Why? What's the difference?
Because if there was an item that they could loot from the dog and a skinner could do something to that item, then that's understandable. But no, they won the item, therefore they get the fucking item, and then you just disenchant it.
Okay, but they're not the ones disenchanting it. I am the one disenchanting it. If I weren't there, it wouldn't have been disenchanted.
That's in the game.
Okay, well then they should make a mechanic in the game that makes it
Okay,
so the
here's-
leather
they should-
workers don't get.
complain to Blizzard and say, "Hey, I want a button that allows me to turn off my disenchanting when I'm in a group because I do not want
No,
people to
I
get
want
them."
it so that I can get leather workers mats too. It's only fair.
No, it's not because
It is.
you're
I
not
should be able-
loot.
They roll on my mats. I should be able to roll on their mats. What's the problem?
They're not rolling on your mats. They're rolling on the green item.
They're rolling.
You're just
No, they're not rolling on the green item. They're rolling to destroy the green item. They're rolling on the mats. If they select
They're
disenchant, they're rolling on the mats.
Dave, all right, listen to me. When we kill this boss and the items drop, is it fucking mats or is it the items?
If you select disenchant, it's not items anymore. They're destroyed.
Yeah, but you're rolling on the item, right?
Yeah,
Are you rolling on the
You're
item?
rolling
Yes.
to destroy
Yes.
the item.
Yeah, because you don't fucking need it.
I
So
need
you're
the.
rolling to get it. You don't. But that would mean that every enchanter would get every single green, and that's
No,
not
it
going to work.
doesn't. No,
Yes.
it just means no. I just want it so that nobody is able to get my disenchant loot. Are you
But they're
understanding? They can get the
getting
green if they
fucking
want, but if I
disenchant-
win the roll, it disenchants to me.
Exactly.
I
Won
shouldn't
the
just
item
be
and disenchanted it.
what?
Dave, see, look, I'm clicking disenchant. Either way, I'd be clicking greed, so I'd get the item and it
Okay.
would be disenchanted.
All
Or
right,
by me
you
clicking
wouldn't. Okay,
disenchant,
but you should have to actually go to an enchanter and ask them to disenchant it. In order to get the if you
Why?
selected greed, because I don't want to see a freaking large,
Because
brilliant
you don't want-
shard going to somebody else when I'm in need of them. It would be like a Skinner saying, a Skinner loot going to somebody else. If somebody picks skin,
I wouldn't want fucking do an instance and like the enchanter can hit enchanting
would you
every
want to do
single
an instance as a leather worker if every single skin drop would be rolled on?
I really honestly don't think it would be that big of a deal because you get the points from skinning it.
I don't get the points from DEing it.
Exactly, because you're not fucking doing anything. It just
Yes,
happens.
I am.
You're not doing anything.
Brian, then
Dave,
If the skinning thing was implemented, then you wouldn't be doing anything then. It would just be automatically skinned and rolled out.
Yeah, and I really honestly would not give a shit.
You wouldn't care if you were a leather worker or a skinner
No.
and somebody rolled on your stuff?
It's not my stuff. They want it.
You're a capitalist.
Dave. I'm sorry. Because you keep saying it's your enchanting mats. It's not. They won the item. You disenchanted it. You disenchanted the item that they won. It's not.
I
They
know.
took
I don't
your
want to. No, I didn't choose to disenchant the item that they won. I choose to disenchant the item that I win if I win it.
I want you to go and open up skills and click the little circle and get rid of enchanting then. Because that's the way enchanting works. That's the way it is.
That's the way they made it so that other people would just automatically get my mats.
No, they'd automatically get an item, and you graciously, by being an enchanter, disenchant the fucking item that they would have gotten through greed anyways.
But Brian, do you understand? Okay,
No, I apparently don't, because you have no point.
I have no point, Brian.
Nope.
Brian, okay, if a dog died in an instance, and then it just automatically skinned it for everybody because there's a skinner in the group, and then everybody rolled on the...
If a dog died in an instance.
Okay, a wolf.
That's even worse.
Okay, a spider.
How do you skin a spider?
You do skin spiders. All the spiders in Tulbarad are skinnable.
But you can't skin a spider.
No, but I can skin your mouth. It's capitalism, that's it, dude.
It's not capitalism, Dave. It's I agreed to the item basically, and since you're a disenchanter, you gave me a mask instead of an item, and that I
If it
was.
weren't for me, they wouldn't have the disenchant mats, Brian.
No, because they would just fucking greed it.
Okay,
But why
then they should just get a greeted thing.
They're not entitled to the item.
They don't have disenchanting. Why should they get my mats? Why should they just get
They're
all?
not getting your mask. Dave,
Everybody
they're
else,
not getting
you
your
know the most
they're-
efficient way to
your-
farm mats for
they're not
for
getting
enchanting.
Getting your
You
mats.
want to
They're
know
not
the
your
most?
mats.
Okay, listen. You want to know the most? You want to know the most efficient way to farm mats for enchanting is to buy your mats from everybody else that got your mats.
They didn't get your mats. They got an item that you disenchanted for them. It's not your mats. It was their
Okay,
item.
well then it's not the skinner's loot because it was somebody else's loot in the instance. They
Hey,
should
well
get
then
the skin.
complain to Blizzard about that.
I will.
Don't
I will
All
send
right.
them an angry letter.
do it right now. I want you to fucking go on the forums, fucking post
No,
it
I won't
on.
even go on the forums. I will write them a letter with my stationery signed David Matthew Barbie.
Do it. Do it, Dave.
I will. And I will mail them a can of syrup. Be like, I will give you this gracious can of syrup if you make it so that leather workers have to also, because enchanters must graciously give all their mats away.
It's not
leather
your
workers-
mats.
It's not.
They're
It's not the
mats.
Skinner's mats either. It's not the Skinner's mats either because if it wasn't their drop, somebody else has to
Dave,
loot it for them to skin it.
If skinning had a thing where they could take ham steaks that fall off of fucking animals at low levels,
I don't
that's
see
what
how
always
you
comes-
don't see the parallel here, Brian. They
If
have
you'd
to.
let finish, because I'm not going to let you finish, therefore you should let me finish. If a ham steak fell off and Skinners could turn it into a fucking chop suey, and everybody needed chop suey because they didn't give a shit about the ham steaks. That's a different thing. But you're skinning the animal, so therefore you're getting it.
Okay, I'm
They got
disenchanting the
already
gear.
the green item. They are no.
I
They
am.
won the green item. They won it before you. They therefore won it because of the
Okay,
random.
well then
generator.
Skinners should give away
Why?
their mats because in a group loot situation, other people get to loot the corpse. They have to loot the corpse before the skinner is able to skin it. So if somebody loots the corpse, that person should automatically get the skin for it too.
So since you're disenchanting, you should get every single map because
No,
you should get green.
That's fine. That's fine with me if other people are allowed to roll on my own mats. But if skinners have to do the same then, because it's their mats for their profession and it's a group loot situation. Why can't?
It's just like Hitler committed genocide. I should be able to commit
No,
genocide.
but why should the collection of mats be so difficult and wealth consuming for one profession and like totally easy for all the other ones?
Okay, Dave. Here's an idea. Ask people if they'll give you the mats at the end of the instance.
You know that they will. Wrong.
I don't think people really give a shit about arcane dust always.
You know, from now on, I'm just gonna need on everything, disenchant it myself.